Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a great show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So yesterday, Kevin Durant made some headlines when he was asked during the post game after the Clippers played the Rockets about the All-Star weekend, and Kevin Durant made some comments that really caught the attention of a lot of people, not only on ESPN and people like us in here, but NBA people all around the community, right? But what we want to do is we want to quickly play what KD had to say yesterday here, so we can give what we're talking about some context. Take a listen to Kevin Durant here.
Got an all-star question for you. I saw you saw the rosters were revealed and said you're on that old heads team. Do you think the old heads will compete and try to win the whole tournament here?
You should ask the Europeans, if the world team, if they're going to compete. I mean, because we look at Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic now. Let's go back and look at what they do in the All-Star game. Is that competition? So we haven't questioned what they've been doing, but we're going to question the old heads and the Americans. But these two dudes out there, Luka and Jokic, they don't care about the game at all. These dudes be laying on the floor, they shoot from half court, but you got to worry about the old heads playing hard. I can read between the lines, bro. And I just think a lot of times, I'm just saying that I can read between the lines. And it's not just about you. It's just a overall topic that everybody has just been talking about. You just happen to ask me that question.
I will say that's a fair point.
Read
between the lines. Also, Victor, I think, has said he plans to play hard in the event.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. Yeah. Of course, Vic. He said that last year too, and they say it was the worst All-Star game that people watched. You know, so we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And who knows what's gonna happen.
Fantastic. So you heard him there. He was essentially saying that, why are you focusing on the old heads, the black players? Why don't you focus on the Europeans and all? I'm not exactly sure why Kevin Durant did that. I thought that was unnecessary. It's already bad enough how things are in the United States right now. To now kind of play into that, I thought it was unnecessary. We're talking about basketball here, bro. Don't make it a white European, like because that's not the case. Because most of you guys have not been given a damn black, white, blue, green, yellow, purple, whatever. Like, come on, knock it off. There have been white players that played in the NBA, European players that have played in the past, and we didn't see this kind of garbage that we're watching now. So I don't know why he tried to distill it. And it was so off base that he even mentioned the wrong player that laying on the floor. That was Stephen Curry, bro. What are you doing? Like, what was the purpose of that, right? But so as people were pushing back, some NBA players began to weigh in, and one of them is Udonis Haslem, former enforcer for the Miami Heat, NBA champion. He weighed in on it. And he checked Kevin Durant like, yo, knock it off, bro. We're talking about all of you. It's not Europeans. It's the entire league. And I'm like, this is what we need to push back on some of this nonsense. So what we want to do is we're going to play what he had to say alongside Dirk Nowitzki. And I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what his response here.
And on Wednesday, KD was asked if his team would be competing and trying to win this year's U.S. versus World Tournament. And here's what he had to say.
You should ask the Europeans, if the world team, if they're going to compete. I mean, because we look at Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic now. Let's go back and look at what they do in the All-Star game. Is that competition? So we haven't questioned what they've been doing, but we're going to question the old heads and the Americans. But these two dudes out there, Luka and Jokic, they don't care about the game at all. These dudes be laying on the floor, they shoot from half court, but you got to worry about the old heads playing hard. I can read between the lines, bro.
KD at the podium, always eventful. Gotta love it. Does Kevin have a point, though? Is this an everybody problem that is being framed as an old head issue?
Yeah, I think he's absolutely right. This is an everybody problem, whether you're 15 years in or this is your first All-Star game. It's on the players to police the All-Star game, and I completely get it. Like, nobody's asking for people to dive out of bounds or go challenge a shot or close out too much and get anybody hurt. But competing and keeping guys healthy are not mutually exclusive, right? You can sit down, you can play in a stance. But to me, it comes, the young guys need to sort of take that upon themselves. Like, hey, we're going to sort of change the way we view the All-Star game. I feel for the fans because how can we expect the fans to care about the All-Star game when it looks like the players don't? Yeah. And I say this as somebody who, my first couple of years, I was playing much harder. My last year I was, moving around a little bit slower. But unfortunately, that's the way it's sort of gone. But it can change, and Katie's right.
Yeah, we don't read between the lines on this show. We blaming all y'all. we ain't reading between the lines in this show. We blaming all y'all. It's accountability on everybody, from the young guys to the old guys to the Europeans to the Americans. Everybody. It's on everybody to take a step up and just do a little better. Once again, we're not asking you guys to go out there and go full throttle and get hurt, but just give the fans what they deserve.
Fantastic. So you heard what he had to say. What are my thoughts about this? I think it's important that somebody stood up and said something. And what's even more important is that it was a black person. Because if you were not careful, it would have turned into some other nonsense. These guys are trying to escape responsibility. They're trying to circumvent responsibility. They don't want to be held accountable, right? They don't want to be. All they want is to make their millions. They go play basketball. Everybody shut the hell up. They've all said it. This particular crop of NBA stars have a serious disdain for fans. Go look at how Kevin Durant interacts with people, NBA players, NBA fans. Look at how he interacts with them. And for him to try to make it some racial thing, I disagree with that, and I think it's unnecessary. Bro, don't you live on the earth, bro? Don't you see what's happening in the world? You gonna add to this nonsense? I be seeing the way you be talking to people and like, yo, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing, bro? Why can't these guys take accountability for what they have caused? These little dumbass iterations and gimmicks that the NBA is putting forth is because you guys let the sport erode. You know, the stars that used to compete in the slam dunk contest that actually used to give a damn about the fans, where are they now? Where are they now? They're nowhere to be found. But instead, all you can seem to do is point fingers at everyone else. It's not me, it's him, it's her, it's them, it's those guys, it's those guys. Like, come on, can't we stop? There's no self-awareness and no accountability. These guys are trying to spit in your face and tell you it's raining. It's unreal. It's unreal. And they make it so hard to support them when they try to pull off this nonsense. They don't understand how polarizing they've become as a group. Nobody cares anymore about the NBA, bro. And I'm a fan of 2 decades. I didn't even know the All-Star Weekend was going on this week. And I didn't even care. The only reason I'm not watching the slam dunk contest. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not watching the 3-point contest. The only reason I'm watching the All-Star game itself is just to see how this format works out. That's all. That's all. And you guys have yourselves to look in the mirror. Stop trying to blame other people. You're going to blame it on the European players? How long have American players been done? Man, come on, knock it off, man. And guess what? The thing I'm happy about is that the fans are not buying into your nonsense. They're seeing through it. Black, white, blue, green, they're all seeing through it. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments when we catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.